Hello, and welcome on my channel. This is the Guardian Reiyel. I'm a psychic medium, indigo child, a person who's got a gift of the clairaudience and clairvoyance. This is a monthly forecast for a Pisces for April 2021. It is a general spread, so it might not resonate with each one of you. If it doesn't resonate, just double check with the other zodiac sign according to your natal chart board, like ascendantal zodiac sign, where your natal moon is, or Venus on your natal chart board, because those signs where those planets are based might be more suitable for your readings if you won't find any clues or any guidance in that reading for you for this month. Okay, so let's go and have a look on the screen number 2. So, my dear ones, on the screen number 2, we will just first of all start from, as usually, from the energy which will be going towards you April 2021. So for Pisces, I've got 2 Celtic cards, Celtic runes. The first Celtic runes is the Celtic rune Mannas and Fehu, and they are upside down. What kind of energy it shows me in here? It might be a situation that a lot of people, in regard of the finance problems, business problems, and a lot of things which is affecting a lot of people around you, my dear Pisces, it might be pushing you in a way how they feel, how they actually respond for those difficult times at the moment for them. But it might be as well a problem in your this energy showing that you might have a financial problem as well, like the other people around you. So this card's actually saying that you will need to actually look on your ground, stand on your ground very strongly. The cards are saying that in this month, in April, probably you need to rethink a lot of things in regards of the finance matter. The trick is that the solution won't be actually made through the people pressurize on you to making a decision or to making a move towards what they want or what everybody doing. So I would say that in this card, I would advise you to think independently. Think just only by yourself. Think very deep what you're supposed to do, because your situation probably is not exactly the same like the other people. You need to find the solution for your problem. You will need to actually reverse this card, reverse this energy to seeking connection with the source, seeking connection with your higher self, and from that point making the last decision in regards of the finance, in regard of this stability, in regards of the business wise or work issues. In this month you might be actually pressurized from your environment, of the people around you, in your job as well, because those people might be a little bit in a panic or a little bit anxious about the financial problems, insecurities, and things like that. Don't let, my dear Pisces, to this feeling, this emotion, or this energy of the month pressurize you or affecting you in some kind of way. So this is very important to bear that in mind when you will be obviously focusing and dealing with the energy of the April 2021. Right. So let's go have a look to the other cards. That's the cards deck which is corresponding with the karma. So for some of you, there is a work to do in regards of the relinquish control. It might be a severe that you want to control situation, people, try to change their mind, try to force their way of thinking in showing them that the truth is somewhere else or things like that. Unfortunately, those people won't be listening to you. So the only one person who is responsible for your life is only you. And it doesn't matter who what the other people thinking or doing. Is more important what you will be doing with this knowledge to help yourself. And in here is a card, don't follow by some action which all of the surrounding people doing it, follow by your intuition. And unfortunately, I feel that you might be a little bit swayed away by people pressure, opinions, whatever it is around you, rather than thinking your guides, rather than looking for a guidance from your guides and making the right decision for yourself. So the risk of the month April is to not being swayed by people's opinion, not being swayed by people's way of thinking or acting. It will be better if you will stick into your, my dear ones, if you will be sticking with your intuition, if you will not actually let people hold on. If you won't let the people obviously influencing you or push you in a corner or push you in the kind of decision which you might be not sure about. So it's very, very important to be self-independent and reliant in that month. Okay, so what is the next following information which I've got for a deck for you for April 2021? That's the another card. The first one is the Chariot card, saying that fortune and destiny asking you and will pushing you to charge ahead with confidence, staying strong and focused on what you want to achieve. So that is the first factor. The second factor is the lion energy, which is harness and the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. This card saying that you should actually stick with your role, with what you want and desire to achieve, not looking for what the other people doing, acting or things like that. Why I'm saying that? Because the devil is on the very end of the story. If you will, the thing is that you need to be like this eagle who will soar to his destiny with greater clarity and strength. So it's better to look inside of your strength, better look to inside of your intuition side, which will be guiding you. What are you supposed to do? How you're supposed to act, rather than being co-independent from anybody else around you. This is very important information because you won't move forward until you won't see the things from different perspective, like from the big picture, and then making the right decision for yourself, for your own benefits. So that's what I'm seeing energetically for month April 2021. What are the angel messages sent to you for April 21, my dear Pisces? The first one is the angel of knowledge. Angel of knowledge saying that in April will be very important to focus on your education, maybe lift up the qualification, maybe read something important to learn something new. A lot of from you, they might be studying something similar with a kind of healing body techniques, because I see the angel of healing and angel of the health all together and here working with you. So you might be learning some new stuff in regards of the medicine, natural healings, natural methods, or any other things or knowledge which could help you with your healer practice or things like that. You might be as well introducing in your healing practices relaxing music which will help you to which will help you to unify the all element between you and external world, and unify and calm down maybe your customers, maybe people who are actually using your healing and actually they benefiting from your healing energy if you are a healer, because there is a direction in that way. But you should be a healer. You should be a person who actually healing people or helping them in somehow in some ways. Okay, so the last three messages from Archangelic world is the celebration card. Your spirit needs to play and have fun. So in between this learning process, in between of those maybe time when a lot of people maybe struggle with their problems, and you probably you will find hard to make them understand those processes which they are happening right now, especially energetically. It will be as well very important to keep your motivation and high level of energy on very on very top, I could say. Just because if you don't have this positivity in yourself, you won't be able to help nobody else. So that's the first message. The second message is to surrender your battles. The angels are asking you to hold your peace and surrender the battle to them. This might be regards your people around you, people who don't want to change, people who don't want to listen, people who going into that direction which is not right for them, and you know about this, but you can't help them because they don't want to listen. So it's kind of things that surrender your battle. Don't fight for something which is not completely out of your hands. And the last card is the faith and value. Believe in the values which are in yourself. Your values are guiding principles. Use them to choose the way you live your life. So it's very important to stick your the way how you your motives, your morals, your rules in your life, which helping you to stay on this positive light side of way of life. So this is very, very important. Okay, so what is the how it looks like energy towards April from going from March. So I see in here that probably in March you had a situation that you have to stand your ground, you have to fight for your needs. You need to be like very, very decisive and very assertive in relation of the other people or people around you. At the moment is the situation then when you losing your motivation. Maybe it's a people when you hit in rock bottom. You're like I'm talking about the people who surrounding you, and maybe they taken from you energy. Maybe they are energetic vampires. Maybe they are people who actually bringing you down. Sometimes from this harmful energy, it will be very good to shield yourself, especially towards April, because what I'm seeing in here is the situation when actually you're going through the time of the transition, some kind of change. This could be energetical change, but this could be as well end of something. Or maybe there is a need to segregate yourself from the other people around you who doesn't agree with you and who are not they don't keep and they don't stick to your opinion. They choose the different way rather than the way how which you show them previously. And because of it, I got a translation another by the number two card, which is a death card, and two of the swords. It's saying to me that these people might be very toxic, very like absorbing your energy, pulling you down. And if you're not healing you, if you're not protecting yourself in the right way, you might be a little bit like drained by them, especially by their dramas and stories which never end, and where they don't want to change anything. So you can help them because they choose simply as that the way how they compelling and copying the same scheme in their lives. And these people sometimes became in a very toxic people, like hanging around to you, taking your energy, but not doing nothing. They can feel in your presence a little bit better, but not putting those guidance in their life. They will be going back to you, and just only taking energy from you, which won't go to elsewhere. So I think the Pisces should definitely shield in yourself in April and be a little bit assertive, just saying enough when it's enough. Don't be a person who actually trying to please people. That's very, very important. In the center of the spread for April, we've got a situation of the Page of the Swords, which is translated by the Emperor card. So it might be something involve maybe your children, because that's the your child card. This is not a child who is very, very I could say this is not infant, this is not a junior, this is a child who might be a very young teenager. However, this might be corresponding with his job, with his responsibilities, or if you don't have a children, it might be a person from the air signs like Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or it might be as well problems or rumors in your job, because that's the Emperor card, or problems with understanding with your life partner. So for some of you, it will be different stories in here. So I will try to describe them all. So let's have a look on the root cause of this situation in April. In April, we've got a Queen of the Wands upside down, and it's translated by the Chariot. So I would say that the root cause of this situation is that those people taking your energy down, these people, maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your child who doesn't listen and don't want to go to job or work or something like that. It's relying on you. Maybe it's people and environment of the people in your job. So there are some people who actually stopping you from achieving what you're supposed to achieve. Yeah. It might be frustrated because at the same time those people will be actually pulling you out from your track, out from your path, out from your way. So you need to actually stand your ground definitely in that situation. What is going to the past? To the past going situation when you actually release yourself from past injustice, unfairness, judgmental things and issues. You might actually destroy some kind of structure in the past to release yourself because you know what was the truth. So this is going to the past. This battle in regards of the, I don't know, some obstacles in regards some court cases, problem with the law or things like that. You actually release yourself at the moment from that. Or maybe your child have a problems with that and actually the situation is already resolved. However, or it was maybe a problem with that you actually argue with your partner and saying, listen, if you want change or something like this, I will release myself through the divorce or things like that. So there's a lot of factors in here, but this releasement from this toxic situation is already happened in the past. I think you probably have enough and try to change that situation and go from those square box where you had been on closing. And now is the situation that this person might going back to you again, testing you, how strong you are. And we will see what will be your energy looks like in April. Is the page of the chalices upside down, and it's translated by the page of the swords. So somebody might, or your child, or because it's again page of the swords in here, or the people around you, they in your job or your life partner, they might be actually the situation, those their action, words, rumors, or things like that towards your person, they might actually pull you in a direction that you will have that you won't be happy about, that you may be feeling that you that they making from yourself a silly person or stupid person, that they're making you foolish or something like that. So that kind of energy I'm seeing in here, because for sure you've got enough of the situation where this person from the air sign, or the situation, rumors around you or things like that, cutting your open wings, or they don't letting you to fly or be happy or things like that. What will be a surrounding environment? Surrounding environment is described by the three of the chalices. So your children, or this child, or your husband, or friends, or people who co-employees, they've got a lot of fun in this situation when you don't feel very very nice. I might think that they have a fun while you are feeling like a fool or things like that. So it's just because they don't see they see that you are in trouble. They see that you don't know what you're supposed to do, and they are like that. They actually showing you a different perspective of the situation, but you actually don't see the situation like you like they seen. The Hangerman is saying that they might make from you a person for bullying, or a person where they have a laugh off, or the person who from who they've got a very very much fun in April. So probably it's not a very nice situation to be in, while the other people's just trying to not respect you and don't and they're laughing from you. So things like that I'm seeing in April. What is your hopes or fears in this situation? Your hopes are that describe that you want to change something. You might thinking about maybe changing a job, or lifting up the qualification, or show those people who have a fun from you that you are good enough to reach your what you need, your needs, and to get where you want to be. However, I think that in this month you probably will look for something, making some kind of research, but you probably won't be very understanding the situation around you, why people acting like that, why people doing this or that. It will be a lot of questions like that, which you wouldn't understand during April, and that's what I'm seeing. It looks like that you are more focused on some kind of illusion where the other people have fun from you, rather than on the realistic day-to-day basis life in now, rather than in the past or in the future. So this is very very important message for April, to stand your ground. And what actually this April will bring to you? It will bring 10 of the chalices. That's very very good card. That's very good positive card. The card saying that you shouldn't actually be a person who's standing in the corner and mourning. You should join to those people who are actually having a fun, who actually giving you an invitation to join to them, rather than being a person who, like I said, moaning in a corner and don't want to do anything because I don't know what kind of reason. However, this card saying that in that month, in April, you will definitely receive a support from your family members, from your children, or things like that. Even if you even will have like bad mood or things very close to what I'm saying now. Your focus area in this, why is this happening? Maybe because while the other have a good life and fun, you are the person, my dear Pisces, who have to fight the battles, who know the risk, who know the awareness of the problems, and you are the person who have to deal with it, while the other have a fun. And of course, if I will be a person who have to deal with a problematic situation and finding my balance with the people who only have a fun and don't see the problems which you have to going through, it might be a little bit situation that I probably, as you, wouldn't like to be in companion of those people because we wouldn't be resonate in the same way. So that's what I'm seeing in here. There is a factor of winner and loser of the situation. So it's I don't know how to describe that, but the biggest obstacle in that month is the Nine of the Pentacles. It's a fear because it's translated by the Nine of the Swords. It's a fear that nobody understands me, that I am not appreciated. That it's a fear that you will be like a person who won't see the situation how like the other people see in that month. You might be a little bit a person who don't have a fun when all surroundings have a fun. So the risk of this month is that you probably won't see the situation like the other people around you seeing it. Only because you probably need to fight your battles or you need to do something to change something. I don't know, but it might be a battles with your child, that he don't understand your point of view and vision. It might be a fight with your partner. It might be a fight with who only have a fun and who only looking for fun and happiness in his life rather than being serious and up to ground. So it's a lot of things like that. But then generally this month is not so bad for you because the Ten of the Chalices saying even if you've got those bad mood or you don't feel comfortable with the surrounding environment, you can still have a fun, have a good time with your family or close people who you corresponding very well or who are familiarized to you and who you love them and they love you. So that's what I'm seeing in here. What will be hidden from you in April? And this is a card of the Seven of the Swords and it's translated by the Ace of the Pentacle. In that situation, when you don't feel, for example, in a mood of joining to somebody, you don't feel in a mood to sort in an issue with somebody's, you might don't understand that somebody actually might use the occasion to do something behind your back or to not be upfront to you or to steal something to you. You might as well not be being able to understand that you might be losing some kind of occasions, good occasion to I don't know, show yourself in a job from the more positive way or things like that. So those mourning and things like that, they might actually put off people from you. That's what I'm seeing in here, or your partner, or whatever, who it is. What you hiding from yourself? You hiding from yourself the Temperance card. So you might be a person who might might be bored, might be not motivated, who don't want to do this or that in April. You might be a person who have got this kind of like up and down emotions, like one time raising very high and positive, one time very down, dense, and in depression. So it's a lot of like changing your mood stories in April. That's what I'm seeing in here from my dear Pisces for you. Okay, so how this will end this month for you? By the Nine of the Swords. Nine of the Swords, and it's translated by the card of the Sun, which is a very happy card. So I would say that if you will go into the argument in this month, if you will go into the situation when you won't be able to make in a diplomatic kind of compromising something between you and external world or people around you, and if you will be thinking only that you are the best and the only one, the rest of the world is not very good enough and you're supposed to go in your own way, you will just be left alone by the other people, and you won't be feeling very comfortable with that. This is not the way how you can succeed or doing something. It will be better if you will be trying to change and push your mood in a positive factor, just to find in any kind of gratefulness or the things which will make you happy, just to turn your mood, turn your angriness into something positive. And that's how you will actually be more accepted by the other people, and you will be probably as well more adaptable to the changing environment. So that's what I'm seeing in here. It's a lot of moodiness in this card. That's what I'm sensing in April for you, my dear Pisces. 11, final guidance from the cards is the 16, 15, 20, 11, 22, 14, 17, 17, 19, 8, 22, which is 4, and 4 plus 9 is the 13. Card of the 13 is the card of the death. Card of the death saying that I see as well an extra information in here in this card, because you've got the 3 cards of the pages, which is saying about the playfulness, pleasure, parties, fun, and things like that. But it looks like that you won't have this fun during the April, and it looks like that while everybody have a fun or they are happy about something, you are sad or you're seeing something from different perspective rather than the other people. So the following advice for you will be, hold on, it's 8, 10, 15, 20, 11, 20, 16, 14, 16, 19, 20, 13. So the card of the death saying that the reason why you can't be happy in this present time is just because of the past. It's just because you are a person who are majority of the time thinking about the past or future, but you're losing a happiness of the present day, of the present time, here and now. And this is something which you need to change, my dear Pisces, because you lose in that way. You're losing the chances. You're losing opportunities to be all together with the other people, to be grateful for what you've got already. The worst thing is to die during being alive, in a world. There are some people like that who are focused only on negatives, who are focused only on the past, on the heart, on something which is not right, which is not good. But this doesn't bring nobody happiness. It's just bringing anxiety, depression, nerves, stress, and this don't have to be like that. You can change that. You can actually change your attitude, and you can change your the way how you see things, and this is the way how you can change things as well for better for yourself in April. So bear that in mind. Okay, so the last card is the card in regard of your health, and this is the Emperor card. The Emperor card is very much saying that this one of you who are workaholic, who are never having enough job, you might start having symptoms like being very anxious, having a lot of headaches, migraines, some issues around your head, tiredness, I see even somebody who's shaking his hands from the nerve and stress. This is something which is not serving your good. I mean, the projects, what is very important for you, job, and whatever is connected with a job can wait. Yes, sometimes when we overstretching ourselves, sometimes when we overworking ourselves, our body saying to us, this is enough. Enough is enough. Just have a rest, just stabilize your situation, calm down, and then try to enjoy the process rather than going into that kind of energy. So this is kind of some of you, they should look in as well with the issue with your spines, with your muscle skeleton system as well in the body, because I see some issue in there as well. Okay, so the last messages, there will be messages in regards of the love, and first group which I will be describing of it will be Pisces in relationship. For you, the cards which I chosen, it was for April, is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. It might be that you are in a relationship which you are not very happy of. It might be a person who you don't think that this is a right person for yourself, or things like that. So this card saying it is a right person for yourself. The only problems in that relationship are in regard of the forgiving and learning lessons, because probably you are in kind of karmic relation. Karmic relations are the relationship when both partners need to learn from each other and seek, like I say, a lesson, forgiving and learning from their mistakes. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment, and this is what was in the spread as well. So if you have got, if you hold on to that past issue, if you hold on to your heart or resentment, this is not the way how you can resolve the problems. The way how to resolve the problems is the accepting a learning lesson and forgiving each other. So that's what I'm seeing in here. The last cards are the cards for a single Pisces, and I see the story in here kind of a story that you might have problems with. Some of you, I'm not saying that this one of you who actually passed these problems, and you are free, open to love, and you're freely expressing your love to the other external world or the other people, is absolutely fine. Especially if you see somebody who is who might be interested in your person. Just don't procrastinate. Just do something, express your love, express your emotion towards this person. That's what is the guidance for. But for this one of you who've got problems with this expression, because you didn't free yourself yet from some relationship from the past, where you didn't actually close the past from the previous relationship, and you still keeping that maybe she or he will come back to you or something like that. No, this won't happen. I would advise you to release that completely. I would advise you to close down the past, and just open again, and having an open mind to find somebody who will be on your soul level, which is your soulmate may be different from your usual type of expectation. So until you won't clear this energy from the from the loved ones which you're waiting for, but they probably, and I'm guarantee you, they won't come back to you. Since you will clear this path and be open your mind for new possibilities and express your love, then it will be a possibility to find the right person for yourself. However, I see for this Pisces who've got a issue with that, they will have to worry this emotion through, closing the past, and move forward freely. That is the final guidance for those single Pisces. Thank you very much for your listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to press the thumbs up or thumbs down. Leave in a comment, and don't forget as well, when you subscribing, press a bell with all automatic and press the option with all to receive all automatic messages in regards of my free readings from my channel towards you, to activate all of the reminders coming towards your going to your email box. That's the only one way how you can receive this automatic notification and to know about the new reading for you for next following months. So that's very important. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. All the best for you in April. I hope that you will fight your battles inside of you, push yourself through, and then you will use the life here and now in the best possible way. All the best for you. Bye bye, my dear ones, and see you until the next time, until the next readings. Bye bye.